Ti my samu akwa ba bi finally yen famumra property day break no so yen nin komo na fe yen famwi na yen sorry so na fe yen of course my culture say property TV property day break ye joada ekopem efiada anopa no siane fa na kasebo aba efia e de kasebo brewa na fe mark elom jemfi di agudi mu nsem no atwa so e de ama na fe menso ma djedwa no so pepepe na ya the property day break no ya hyase akopem se no nkron ne fa ebebo na ya di wi ohwomre no a 14 minutes after 8 property TV property day break so na pay any na ye bedi nkomo na before then mamenda aboafo nyina ase na yenko K&K travel consult live bite logic phones and afi so RKM properties Thai Humali perfumed rice aboafo nyina eni anapi wo mo na eboa na property day break no so yede aba be so mo bia wa anapi bia no betimi a join e live on Facebook so live on TV screen so WhatsApp lines no e TV screen na say ndi uta betimi do adwen pod ya fa ho aba ma yetimi akọ mamenda production team na so ase anapi wo mo bo mo homoden ma production nso etimi aba so nuti fafa Frank NDC communications team member Ablikuma South na owo na afin so Charles K.E. Ban ono so APP communications team member ye share ya chepa ba pe wa join ti e bedi nkomo e de afa nkomo na pe ye wo say ni udi no e ho ye bisa say is Ghana doing well under the regime of the NDC oye Ghana ni a Ghana to saying under this government Ghana saying who Ghana saying entutu yo mo de aba ne ye wa bon hye bi ye enema bo te saying sanya nkane ehu adwuma setie no te saying insuo sa nneoma no nyina te saying we want to ask the ordinary Ghanaian no na akoye queue eto abade yi omampanyin na ono so na pamfo nam ne politicians and our leadership or no Ghana at the same CC. That is the question we are asking. Ain't Reds no ha and our also feel so what Queen ya say on subetimi abim in due time na yetimi ako. Men so your friend me abiku yamwa property they breaks on a pay any. Don't you Fafa Frank and Charles. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mohoye.
Nyamia dum so anye nyamia dum a NDC aban pa de anye nyamia dum pa ne kura ya
ka NDC aban ne nye
na ne ko je ma jama hoto
se eja enyi na Ghana fonti
aban papa na bo o de dum so na ba papa we pengofu we pe na beji dum so level 1 cedi per liter every day amount of fuel kwa na 20 liters.
Oh na no mo ka say do so
na ye dey
almost energy sector then
ba cho ye dey
ya declare
dum so level ye declare ye bebe make sure say dum so nsa mba bio maji 1 cedi per liter be say every day man to kwa na mato 20 liters every day 20 liters of fuel every day me ma buy 20 Ghana cedi me hu a
o to de dey
me to fuel
e dey
the fuel de dey
okay calm okay
gum kem every day
20 liters
20 Ghana cedis me 20 cedi ma buy enso me sa da dum so adai bode be ya abai be ni na mo ji Ghana fu sika mo bo Ghana fu apo every day obi okita ka bia na agi want to fuel ene se nye ka akwa na usina generator agi want to fuel
nti enra me to 200 na se
me pa cho
agi me 20
the number of liters a wo to ye no liters bia 1 liter bia 1 cedi it is out of 10 liters a wo to 10 cedi ama abai wo to 20 liters a wo to 20 liters ama abai wo to 30 liters a wo to 30 cedis sika ena ama abai every day me pa to wo nya every month we every day yakoni abeso po unpo trotro drivers taxi drivers me pa cho mo ko long journey fuels are yet to Ghana ha just imagine so every day you use your friends 10 million liters every day in Ghana in all 10 million liters and me pa cho abanya 10 million Ghana cedis every day free ni na ni ye koso ni
me da se
ukodwoma ye ntade eyi uko techimaya eburofu de bia no musu binsifo yisu cashew fu osu cocoa farmers su entina mo ba na say NDC aban buy pa dem pa no mutu maka kire pa se omo buy pa ho to ben e no de abrega na fo se nya ho kira
yo but me da say no tifafa
me da say
akwaba
me da say abeku
yes
on the 1992 politics na those days 1996 we try and trust na amafo eji say we are in a modern world where we are globally connected into yeah politics we try and try na so case obi ti o hwe odi say na dia na nipa we kai abeku also every day be out 20 liters of fuel
yes
1 gallon 1 gallon 4 biba
okay
1 gallon I think 4.5 liters and then 5 liters
yes roughly or you saw calculator and I say or you saw tipper track meaning it was on the everyday be out 20 liters and it say 4.5 them 1 gallon that is on the otogu ni kem like around 5 gallons and I say 4 gallons it's everyday be na asa according to his own calculation because of it and around so here
nyabotre abeku upelai sudodo nyabo say here politics just on the everyday be out of 5 gallons egu ni kem na asa the following don't asa abeku me I've not bought a car before but I've used a car my nephew gave me a car I use a car even if you buy 2 gallons in your car esa one day unless it's for commercial e be advance e be trotro udiye eno ponu no you take money from them
so at least you buy more
so at least you buy more so if that is the calculation no ye no e wrong that's the first point. 2 obi anka say fuel prices and cost we know why the fuel prices are up. I'm making a point. Before this Strait of Hormuz issue within Iran, between Iran, America, and Israel, our fuel price 1 liter beer was less than 10 cedis.
In fact, about 9.
Thank you.
I was so happy.
So it means that the managers of the economy, they were doing well until that eventuality occurred. I beg you listen to me. So no tiano so fuel 13 cedis 1 liter. Ni boy thing. Enti boni be kra Ghana for aye John Dramani Mahama ni NDC. And then for 17 and I have 16 baby for free because omo brem no their time that was where the prices
yeah share come na see you
no say it's here for come be na price me at that first
how do say when
we were talking I was
14 something
so no correct no
so or say e kokodu honti no do fa you
see you fi about yeah hand you over
I don't like this kind of banter when we were talking I was
it's okay oh
even if 14 cities per liter and then is it not less than 14 cities per liter
13.25
despite what is happening oil we get bulk by oil from despite everything where price has gone up higher than before abeku we are even getting it lesser than it used to be in your time during your regime and then say for 14
yeah
who thought they less than 14 we see the boy now who thought the 14 they will see we shouldn't do this we always need to be you see that's why I keep on saying the politics no here yeah, they building our nation for tomorrow.
Yes.
It's nuclear they are a party or power. Obi so your opposition. Let the truth nuclear ended.
Okay.
Obi or TBA or the nuclear course. Not what listen to the two of us.
Right.
We are making an informed decision.
Okay.
But if you continue to lie here, it will not take you anywhere.
Me that say.
So let's do decent politics.
Me that say. Notifafa Frank NDC communications team member or call for deputy
communication director.
Okay, deputy communication director. Ewo Ablikuma South abaton person so enti ya na mahwe hon so na fe Charles K Ban ono so MPP communications team member but ono so call for communications director wa Ablikuma North meboa Ablikuma North enti wo mu nyina no wo mo aspire on beba be great people and I believe say they can do the work because me there are people when I meet na ye di nkomo a betia to mu say one more the insight to do whatever they have to do. The people of Ablikuma North, NDC for Ablikuma North, sorry, MPP for Ablikuma North, and NDC for Ablikuma South. Your people are representing you. Tino Mrena Swan, and Mamu, you are Mountain Training. Yes, shall say, na Yanko. Charles, Mona mu opposition, Timokrana Mutimit Abai more, say be a Yamankuya. Yeah, bibi in general. this particular administration and as a government, how do you see Ghana? Ghana, yeah, any politics in Tunchen. Now you face reality. Say Ghana, yeah, ahana akai so mu ye kakra ahachia. Yen na yen toto nwa mane ade. How would you say Ghana as a mind under the regime of the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then the NDC? How will you describe Abani?
Yo, me da se bebre ade no nkoye ntin ba ekura na je se amamedwa mamidi kan chia Ghana fo nyina
okay
chia fo nyina na minchia medowi ase o ka fun bibia ma de nyina bara nya kwa bia wo bia mechia me gidi so o hwe me
okay
minchia black man of
okay
free chairman video call your former MPs e free ne Shila Battles ene mpenifu a ho nyina me boss na Sara coordinator ne honorable Kofi Ntwi ma minchia o nyina na menka nkyere bibifo nyina wa black man of police station executive sa nyame adoma enche ye abom ye compile say afi emra so say yenya communication officer ono edwuma no nim so
okay
communication officer obetumi akasa ma party no unu say black man of your 4 dominant languages
okay
black man of
okay
apart from your brofing ye twi before pa before enkranfo ho ze enkranfo asase so nti enkranfo ho na ye wo zongo so bebre
ewom
nti zongo fo so ho nti nyame adom eba na se ye nwura zongo ni yenka zongo kasa
na so ti
nyame adom
wow
me e de achame nti se yenko ka awza wo zongo enye den mame
okay
yenko kan enkranfo enkranfo ma enye den mame
wow
yenko twi ma enye den yenko brofo so enye den. It is our communication officer or no kasa war constituency no nyina otia. Why would you go for someone who doesn't even understand in your oka? Undimi go zongo ngo kan twi njiro mo yesa mo hwe onim din no mo ye o mutin.
Certainly.
But omo kona sa wo kona no mo kon mo kasa mo sa ye nua na aba no.
O connect.
Yes ye de hye e na aba no. Eno ti ablik man of police station executive say duru ho amesere mo nua be ma Charles meda ballot paper no so na makai me. Na hwe NDC. Enye won say no mo mu dwane free propaganda secretary en kan fifi ko temu abreso. Everything NDC is propaganda.
Almost Municipal.
In 2024 year campaign, what was their main campaign message? 24-hour economy. Abeku, where is the 24-hour economy? Frakadam. 24-hour economy today is Frakadam. 24-hour economy and open and for NDC His Excellency so basically the last person in NDC number na me fa time in channel no explaining 24-hour economy no tell what 24-hour economy is doing in Ghana currently. You see be mo efu you ko efu mo e be ma light anajo and na wo ton wa che anajo and na wo fufu anajo. It means there is no clear line policy. NDC about government. This is John Mahama's 6th year. His Excellency. This is his 6th year as President of the Republic of Ghana. Me va krata 6 months again and count. 6th year as the President of the Republic of Ghana. Show me one single policy a Ghana ni enya so faso. This NDC government too. Me patcho omo ba yi crowd 1.5 year omo ba yi. Kire me policy ba ko a Ghana ni ba bi enya faso. Omo tumi nya gudo kofa abobo ya abobolance. Abobolance be si wo be ka kire say it is greater than free SHS. The best social intervention policy Ghana has ever seen in here. Abobolance. And you want to tell me say Saniema way and I'm Ghana korenim. Me say kotechiman kokintampo me pacho kosire edwedifo osu ekwiafo osu. Ye say akufo do time e bro ko 1000 Ghana cedi. 1000 Ghana cedi no eno kura no na enso to. Ye say the boy do yo je maba aban papa aba odi asempa na bo odi asempa na ba odi asempa na ba na bro bo so wate 500 Ghana cedi 600 Ghana cedi omo de kwa no masa de kofi omo de kodwom no masa de kofi omo de kodwom no masa de kofi na nkade no mo ye so te no nye sa amre no mo na ngase dwedie ba so na mo sisi ade da bi na sisi abi bia so artificial me pacho niema na ye ton ene pure water ye se dollar ba for mo dollar abafom na nka me pacho ye the dollar na to sa de we na se dollar abafom ade we ne bo abafom e ba na se na no koso What kind of artificial economy is this?
Sachet water no back we 17 1.
So what kind of artificial economy? Akufo-Addo dey na do 16, 17, Teba 14 as we were living 14 Ghana cedis. Me patcho pure water didn't move to 70 pesos. Na JM abraso na dollar about 10 cedi 11 cedis here currently 11 cedi. JM abraso dollar about 11 cedi. If 14 about 11 na pure water kwaso. Hey, now what kind of calculation is this? What kind of balancing is this? It means everything is artificial. Everything. Me patcho a friend say active. In your motor, we say a friend active. Me patcho na 5 cedi and 7 cedi and the NDC. It's the Ghana economy no him fa and ye. Mo be catch say 1 cedi na 1 cedi dum so levy na modern ban. Say 1 cedi dum so levy no me patcho mo be catch say I don't know it will not even affect the pump price. It will not affect the pump price. You have magically maneuvered in a way I affect the pump price. But today it is affecting pump price. When we were selling petrol at 14 cedi, 75 pesos in 2024, me patcho, na crude oil in the world market it was $120. By then, dollar was 14 cedi to $1. Me patcho me boy.
Yes.
Am I lying?
Yes.
14 cedi to $1. Now, dollar is currently as at 11 cedi to $1.
Let me check it until the customer check.
As at 11 cedi to $1. Crude world price between $70 to $100 per barrel. So how come why should fuel be escalating? Why should it go up? In the first minute, say dollar above from that's a world price, you know, above from me patcho about the same and they affect you. No, all him here cross and most of friends US Israel war. Do you remember Russia-Ukraine war? Do you remember what this people told Ghanaians?
So as we speak, dollar 11 cedis 23 pesos.
That's it. Do you know what these people told us when we were saying, say, what is affecting Ghana right now in the world is as a result of Russia-Ukraine war? Aftermath of the COVID. What did they tell us? Don Mahama, His Excellency, Ekachiraya said, from Ghana to Ukraine is about 7,000 kilometers. So there is no bomb that will fly from Ukraine to come and affect Ghana. So why should Ghana be suffering from Ukraine? So why should the same bro? And I want to ask NDC and John Mahama, why should Ghana suffer because US and Israel and Iran? Why should Ghana suffer? If Russia-Ukraine war should not affect Ghana, why should US Israel Iran war affect Ghana? We just say we hear that. Me patron go for be catch say first year education free. But we are robbing Peter to people. These are the people who have increased university. Me patron university fees. Yeah, too. Some of the hostels I just read last week. Some of the hostels in Lebanon has been increased by 90%. Yes, so you give me free. You say free first year. You mean the free first year is 2,500 Ghana cedis. 2,500. Go and ask every first year student. Say I ain't no to. So you give me 2,500 cedis. Now hostel fee in if previously I was paying 2,500. Now what by 90%? I am paying almost 5,000 Ghana cedis. So are you not robbing Peter to pay for? Market one and I'm Caribbean every Ghana for the whole. You are killing the same Ghanaians. There's no single policy. First year of Akufo-Addo, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, Ado Showboy, Ado Prima, baby, I will be a missionary. At the first year of the free SHS, Mahama first year, mention it. Mahama first year, mention it. Apart from Frakadam, Mahama first year, mention it. And then some BEC students, you are taking them fees. Akufo-Addo or converse have bills in now. I said no. Or you Ghana ni ba. Ghana for sika na meji here. It was obi en tuahwe. Enu ti BC obi en tuahwe. But asanko fo we. Se enye Frakadam, se enye Anza and NDC for e de ba bet nza de no mu so. Sam George start here hey MTN for no MTN for ntokwa okay. Only say okay Sam George. Ewi eche no wa be marketing manager. E de ma MTN. Only DSTV for talk okay. Every each no mum no promote DSTV. E ka check Ghana for say mo san go to DSTV. And so I promise heaven on earth. Say DSTV dey la jaba mem say nka ba dey san kra dey me so say omon ka say kra dey be hu Ghana ha. But some George be dane no ho. Afi kra no oye marketing manager e dey ma DSTV for. Me pa some George be ka say communication service tax. Say first budget reading in 2025 at force ya abraso say ye nyi sa de na free wa or no as Sam George. Demonstration crowd by Ghana and training basi. What happened? What happened today? And then they see communication service tax has rather been increased by these same people. By these same NDC people. So then, and they came and tell us that we spoke against it, but at forcing us, we spoke against it, but we never promised to scrap it. So if you never promised to scrap it, why did you speak against it? Why did you speak against it? So these are the people we are talking about. LGBTQI, and they are trying to run away. They are doing everything possible to run away. To the what is happening to LGBTQI. When the NDC and Sam George no move team, what happened? And then so you still not pay their money. Then you do propaganda on TV. You will shut up settings are mine. And your research is no more you really if you and other settings. I can settings pay. On best settings see I think of almost cocoa. And then what kind of settings is this? And before you catch say your private jet, Ghana, your jet, I'm the presidential jet. Papa, it is fit for purpose. In just 6 months, and before you say, I didn't fit for purpose. In a bit to my last to 2030, no, me part I didn't ask some all of a sudden I say, and you just see a quarter 4 private jet at the back. At the expense of cocoa, Quenina, what bread, me part only sick and so benya, I just a cocoa nasu. It's a cocoa queen in the cocoa and so our boca, only be our open wakoji. I bind you may be a special political appointment in a me part, only now be a deep peche. Obi a dish a pen. Nanso almost didn't even cocoa for no. This is the NDC government. So how can Ghana improve? These people are just taking us back. You could do baby, and these people are just drawing us back. You just heard last week Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Bank of Ghana. We told them when we saw it earlier. Artificial. But what I say, open say walk of fire. We first now we Juma. Nyamia wadom. You aka 10,000 Ghana cedi. So you are able to take care of your ma. You are able to take care of fee. Come on. Sisi we do masay. And wakwaje bosia. Me pato ti o wakwaje bosia ena nene wo ye ndada no opese wo ye no pepepe sika na wakwaje ye no wan fa nya edwuma o umo odi hwe ofie ena o ma ne pizza no wakwaje amom o ma ne pa ice cream no wakwaje amom afi sika na sakotua bosia no. And this is what is happening. So when we're telling them that the inflation coming down, what is inflation for us? When pure water is growing, when pure water prices are moving up, when everything that we used to buy Yes, can you tell me one thing that your friend said? I thought say get this about government in Kai Dokono be free the 5 cedi, ne 7 cedi, na 1 by 3 cedi, ne 2 cedi. Where in Ghana do they say can get 3 cedi?
Also call Chokon in areas near you. The Ghana community. Just
I have eaten in Choko. I've eaten in Choko. So he mentioned that I buy on not of fuel. If you don't drive, you drive from Dansuma to Ukrada to Dansuma, Blackma West, or Dansuma to Dansuma. So you drive from Dansuma to Dansuma. Now to 2 gallons, they do 1 week. You think why it be? Okay, so I do commercial driving. What I say? So I buy it because I said me to fuel 20 liters every day and yet
for commercial purpose.
Yes, I do it for commercial purpose. So not because I don't use it, say me too free, I don't become VN. No. The point we are making here is that NDC as a government has failed Ghanaians and has failed woefully.
But is it not too early to mention?
Which one is too early? 6 years in government, then tell me it's too early. John Mahama is not
6 years.
No,
it wasn't
His
continuous.
Excellency John Mahama.
No, it wasn't continuous.
No. Oh,
let's count from 2025. January 7.
What I say? Oh no, why be that? You know to me or the doom so and then doom so. Do you know what doom so is doing? Masa, I was working in a company. Mini light.
Uncle for show. Ufifi banao.
I got me t-shirt. Me matter say I will go to use. Who go to use? No, we do like. Yeah, my uncle. I know we light. So the point we are making is the doom so yeah the thing near the akoso settings settings is no me pato akoso doom so ni akoso mo she da ben akoso mo she da ben ochina nyame ya mo chena 2 weeks o doom so start in January and you want to person wo de ko she ade na she 2 weeks ago no hello What are we saying? Senye settings, senye frakadam, enya azan, ena aban we, ede ye Ghana for. Me pacho, ya ton ya kala TV ya koto, black and white, say the edua na jua ye muso. This is what is happening. Is edua na jua ye muso. Ghana for ye kai, ena yentie, ena NDC, ena pro no mo de prayer no. And one of the prayer basically. And Messi Bibia no ekoso ono no to me nkan because onya kokape asematono. Onya kokape asematono. You know me, even when my government was in power, what was no good, I will mention it. And you know, me betena ha me Ghana ni. But nyama na ekoso no enko bachoboma na book nkan na we enso no. Because obetro mo. Enko mesremo Ghana for NDC aban enya aban a ebetumi aboa Ghana since 1992. Constitution, the 1992 Constitution. The only good thing they did for Ghana was the Constitution they wrote. Apart from that, me pacho tell me see this is the NDC government. But one single policy Ghana for Nenya Faso can I go? Who can make a set bill by the time in Abachan? Since NDC came to power from 2025 December January 7, tell me one single policy Ghana for Nenya Faso. Me pacho unya kachre me me say me nkasa bio betena ha no metie no manakasa akozi e betona yako. There is none. What I say because this government me say a frakadam government a 419.
Me da say Charles Keba MPP communications team member Blikumanov or Sanswako for the deputy is it deputy communication director communication director Ewa Blikumanov abaton peswano so Blikumanov one MP ma me Irabina Obe muhu no de or constituency nim
no so why answer
okay mate
o say ade nya wo de ane de mo wo hu se de use
mate me da say ma me ko no ti fafa ho na yanhwe da no ti fafa so wo no ti fafa ya say 1.5 year mo bedi nothing people are not seeing anything is that the case
Abeku first mechia I want to greet some few people.
Yes, you can do that.
Godwin Mahama is aspiring to become the Greater Accra Regional Secretary of the NDC.
Okay.
A very competent individual. Nti Michana Napei. Misanso Echia Tom. Also aspiring to become the Deputy Communication Director of Greater Accra. And Napei Su Michana. Misanso Echia Miamenipa William Amenuvo. Aspiring to become the Secretary of Ablekuma South Constituency. Napei Michana. And Misanso Echia Dr. Belinda Glover, Deputy Coordinator, Free SHS. Mr. Tanko Rashid. If I want to, I will mention names, Auntie. And my greetings to every executive within the Block South constituency. Okay. And so Chianiri, Mr. Chianiri, Mrs. Benis, Nala Nyoko, Mutfafa.
Wow.
Michiana.
You say the Oba and have my one with you have you. Oh, now say me, who's the Miami ring there? Now say me pay now pay me. I say found. Say if I'm wearing ring. You see, Abeku, who saw David Marquez. Me, I don't believe in say one man, one woman. Me, I don't believe in those things. Oh, okay. If you have the means and you think say you can marry another lady, and I'll bet you in your partner, I'll bet you are sharing here. That's up to you. Okay. But me, I'm just say minister on it. Me back home. Okay. So if I have money, and I feel I have to marry more, how do I? You can more than your scar. Obenya. Me that see. Amen. Abeku, all say, Madam Funo Kasano, why did they be brave? Now let me take it one by one. The NDC propaganda. The word propaganda must be explained properly. A propaganda, it is about spreading news and information. It can be negative information or positive information. Certainly. So if, for example, being at 38.something% in an election, that's a because on 38.something% in election. So I can speak the truth by propagating the positive side of a policy or an issue. Exactly. And no just me chantro. So propaganda doesn't mean so chantro. It can be a lie, it can be the truth. You understand? Yes. Until no end anche. Or see yeba abemunu. Yenye she NDC, yenye she.
but your uni papa be a friend JH Mensa. Abeku bacho tie.
Yes, me too.
Uni papa be a friend JH Mensa. Oni obio. Some years or decades ago, now the northern part of Ghana is Kanye Baku.
Okay.
So the government made it a deliberate policy to expand what we call rural electrification to areas and some part of Ghana regions of Munibi. It's like J.H. Mensa spoke against that policy. And no bit crasy or to me, like every year the oversaw here or the year hairdresser or the year way.
Yes.
You are giving that person job based on the fact that or power bet me rely on so the beton show or the hairdressing.
Yes.
It's a no alone. If it has created job for people outside Accra, Kumasi, to them it is a good policy to say there's expansion in rural electrification to those areas of Munibi.
Okay.
But what education is not only at the primary level.
No.
It's at the university level.
Yes.
So because school or primary no do JHS, no call SHS. Now only university. Now I say I'm going to have a deliberate policy to expand education, tertiary institutions, maybe so that people can have access. It's a deliberate policy. So BC Missy Hospital now obi yari obet nanya accessor. Now who koto ebi sorry to say ambulance. If there's no hospital, where would the person go? When we talk of policy, no, I don't understand the MPP. The things I see policy are sloganeering, free SHS, that is policy. It's weird that the free SHS, I've made it here several times saying that free SHS at the NPP was not free. I've debated this several times. You say it be a free, you don't pay. True or false?
Nothing, you don't pay anything.
So if I go to school, I'm not giving books, I'm giving 3 or 4 SI books, 1 notebook. I have to go and buy everything that I need in the school. Sometimes they have to go back home, say, oh, scan you. Is that not part of the problem that confronted the free SHS? And if parents are spending money, the Brako school 1 month, or 3 months, or some classes, or Chiasika, does the education become free to the person? Let's be sincere on these issues. And also, now, Yamba or can be, I want to do some matter before I come to. Or can be, you see, Doomso. You see, I don't understand. You see, MVP has a deliberate plan. So, Ombeka Asemba Kusa na now. That is their star.
Agenda set.
That is their star. Since 1992, all successive administrations, all my effort, so Ombe endi Doomso. Rollins and Rollins, Doomso by. Rollins managed to bring in what you call Takrani thermal plant, Tico 1, Tico 2, to support and I said to adjust the energy situation by a young Doomso. He could not add any megawatts to our national grid. It was a Chinese company, Mirefyomudi. They added 80 megawatts. Kufuor Atamus by there was Doomso, and Kufuor there was Doomso. And Atamus, what he did was that he invested in Takrani Tico plant 3 and 4. The build dam was started by Kwame Nkrumah when we Kufuor by and Oshemukena when we and Atamus Besa a. So there were efforts towards Doomso any Doomso.
Okay.
Mama buy him. So okay, Doomso buy it to the extent say it was severe.
It was severe.
And I can say I'll make sure say I'll end Doomso. What did Mahama do? He added 2,500 megawatts to our national grid. And Babla can say Mahama solve Doomso. He doesn't deserve any applaud and recommendation. And friends say, I said then I said was solve Doomso. Efforts were made to end Doomso. Nana do by for Doomso. No investment in our energy sector. That's now who care about Doomso. We don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do it. Now enter so okay cocoa debate. Abeku, you see, I don't understand the MPP. I don't. Sometimes I listen to them. I'm like, MPP come free for. Abeku, as we sit here,
Ghana fool.
I know. As we sit here, still, cocoa price during MPP 4 times those days. Now cocoa cost $10,000. Let me go catch me. 10,000. And now Mama can say the best thing on Uber say you give 65% of the price to the farmer. When Mama came, price now I reduce it. First say about down pa. What can Mama do? Mama said, don't worry. The price is 2,850. Or remember more than 2,500. It means that he has fulfilled over even 80% of the amount or the amount farmers say muji. they started making noise say Cote d'Ivoire for price no was true. Abeku ya kwa dey say Cote d'Ivoire price e was down. Yeah, there was true. Me bo aka tell me.
Okay.
Why are we doing this to ourselves? When it comes to political issues. Again, or see LGBTQ bill no omupa. Mama ye dede sa wa background pass here. Please, Abeku. But the bill that got to Mama.
Yes, he doesn't have anything before him to sign.
So where are my people coming from? Say Mama or you didn't say sign one sign. Is there any bill before President Mama saw one sign? Oh please. You mentioned LGBTQ.
I mentioned Sam George.
Okay, it's okay. So Charles, let him go.
Sam George issue no yet. He linked the issue to LGBTQ.
Yes.
And let me see. We want to say that promise now here say we will pass it to yeah pass it. And let me see. Has any bill
as we speak,
there's no bill in front of President Muhammad to sign. Yes. So you cannot fault the government of today. Say on signing bill, they can't fault them. That's the point I'm making. Then we again or see education. I say Hana Abeku microphone call SHS. Now omu exams and the questions now mom. Omu say they have 100% pass. Omu call university.
Yeah, the questions no more.
Oh, you don't know. What do we call it?
Past questions, no.
Listen. Almost say past questions, man. Uko school, now you're a student. You need learning materials, not past questions.
Certainly. But at a point in time.
You listen to me, I'm coming there. You need learning material. Listen to me carefully. If you have the learning, what past questions, you don't have learning material. How do you learn? So all you have to be doing is to
be solving questions.
That is not the proper way. So, what they need. So that when they learn and they have the password, they will be able to solve it. Okay, say university, the product not mobile university.
Yes,
they are not up to standard.
University of Ghana can say
so. Almost say education.
Somebody said it.
Oh, why you doing this?
No.
Can you prove to me the University of Ghana official statement?
Oh yes. I'll prove to you. Don't worry. Let me talk. I'll prove to you.
Prove to me. One professor spoke. You are saying University of Ghana. How can one professor represent
University? Professor no.
NDC professor spoke. No. If you're able to prove to me University of Ghana, I can say
I'll work on that. It's okay. Charles, allow him to flow.
Because I don't know.
Please let's proceed. Yanko.
Osaka say, Mama wa opposition. Mama can say, the two bomb Ukraine and Ghana distance over 7,000 kilometers. Or can we say? But do you remember there was a time we had global issues? Can say, how can these global issues jump Cote d'Ivoire and our neighboring countries and only affect Ghana? Do you remember that lecture?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, say under NPP, now say Russia-Ukraine war, you see. Other countries that were around us are performing well in terms of the economic indicators. Now say NDC can say, based on your own logic, how can say Ukraine and Russia are affected, but other countries with their own year? It's the end is not justified to speak in that manner. We are justified at the time. Abeku and now what is happening in Iran, US, and what do we call it? Israel. No country in the world can say he has been exempted. No country. All the countries are feeling the heat. But what is the government doing? The government will say that they no he has given us what we call fuel subsidy. It means a buyer ordering Niman for that is it. Then number two, this war, a happy war, Iran, US, and Israel. It will have effect on us. But how government will manage the situation is what we all have to look at. At the NPP, I didn't say also Russia, Ukraine. Russia, Ukraine. Today, you can say our currency has been stabilized. Our economic indicators properly managed. We were moving from a junk status and they were B+. It means the managers of the economy are doing well. You cannot say what we express under Nanadu is what we are expressing today. You can't say that. There's a better managers of the economy as compared to what we were expressing in the past. So let's be honest with that one as well.
Okay.
Then again,
let me read this one. No, me person me correct the ana yedi hun komo ha no. University of Ghana lecturers and administrators have raised concerns regarding a decline in the academic performance of students, particularly noting challenges with the first batch of free senior high school graduates. What I say? Open what I say.
Now, Abeku, but on him that I'm on him.
Na me kind. So what's now justification to? They are not already. Na me kase. No kase product I free senior high school call university. See the more modern. And they make
common arithmetic come to me here. They complain.
Which one? Which was the common arithmetic?
No, but I say investors Ghana lecturers and administrators have raised they've raised concerns regarding a decline in the academic performance of students, particularly noting challenges with the first batch of Free High School graduates.
Thank you.
What I say?
The first batch.
Okay, the first. And I mention no. One of the time one initiative in the bar and I said policy in the bar move for the first time. No, this was the reviewer. First, the universities now Kalani Kumu Kusian Dibino. One of the bar and almost say they cite poor analytical skills and lack of foundational knowledge among new university intakes, often attributed to overcrowding, reduced contact hours, and then rushed curricula under the free SHS policy. This is the review about your friend is saying students are now product you move free senior school. No, of course some of the university legal and some are making.
Abeku, aside that, the free SHS policy was not even backed by any document. How can you introduce a policy like this? It's not properly backed by even law. At least there should be some legislation to back the policy. So as I then say, Nanado can say, oh, we only use school and I say, yeah, we only school trunk neco school. How can you talk like this? Oh, the channel. It's a no suit nature. Abeku Russia Ukraine war. Eja and I say was still. It is a who under your government. You see Russia Ukraine war affect the economy. Now Russia Ukraine war so cost Obioma. What is your problem? You see, I don't understand the MPP. Abeku, he spoke about ESLA. You see, let me be frank with you. ESLA was introduced purposely to clear our energy sector debts. Kaya deal with energy sector. We say, see this subsidy to do. Yeah, be bring it. I might boka. It's a buy energy say. May introduce me big cry. I think 50% or so. Yeah, be what you have for us. I know you are clear. What we call energy sector debts. Now they are clear. Nanado can say that particular levy a nuisance tax Nanado when he was coming in 2016. Nanado by then he increased ESLA. Or increasing one for the debt at the energy sector. Now say Ghana government answer 1.150 billion a debt our energy sector. I say
almost 1.4 billion.
Is it 1.5? No, 1.5 billion. Okay. Our energy sector. I say so it means Saskia Nanado GN 1.5 year Alpha and Chaska was on fire the on pantia. So he piled up the debt at the sector. Abega Babetia, who says how bad on Yechi. Why are we doing this?
But is Ghana doing well?
Ghana is doing well. How come there? The okay, be clear answer. Ghana is doing well. Miba. Abeku, you'll be a friend of rating agencies.
Okay.
Now, so when rating agency, you were Fish, you were Deloitte, you were Brave, you were what was the name? I've forgotten some of them. There were most of these rating agencies. Okay, Bank of Ghana, it should be. We batch you or see Bank of Ghana Boka Ampa Abeku before 2024, before 2025, you far man. MBB Boka of Bank of Ghana close to 60 billion. What was the opportunity cost of that particular debt number? And then that 15 billion was purposely to stabilize the economy so that businesses can thrive. Who was scar? Who to be the business? You will suffer small, but the gain that will come out of it will be more than scatter of the idea. So the government of the day is true, say about Bank of Ghana, but this is sky about say you deal with to stabilize the system so that businesses can thrive.
Okay.
It is Abayasa. How do you come back and say on your we shouldn't do this. Now let's go back to whether Ghana is doing well or not.
Yes.
I had a lot to talk about, but initially because of time factor. Share
57.
Abeku. Mumpe na ye kasa mumata. Mumpe de bia. Kasa de bre.
Chance now to make more time.
Abeku.
At the same time,
I'll come back. Don't worry, I'll come back to you.
Abeku, one of the issues we are facing in Ghana, a Enuma issue. Now let me deal with very good. When we're coming for this 2024 elections, asema Ghana for be brave can say economy no enye. Na 24 kasa businesses who are importing, exporters are also complaining obia kasa. It means ababia obeba no, your job is to make sure say the economy, the Ghana economy be accelerated and be called anymore. You make sure say you stabilize the system so that or any businesses will bet me actually.
Yes.
Again, so that investors can also come into the system and invest their money here, so they can create jobs for our people. So what did the government do? The government decided say, indicators now, we need to make sure say we reverse all the indicators into positive figures. So one, inflation was hovering around 54, and then it came to 23%. And now you can say our inflation is 3.2, less than 4%. It means say we are doing something to make our country economic indicator look good in the eyes of the ordinary Ghanaian and also businesses. So that the business be a Ghana, at least on himself, the economic environment okay for me to do my business. Say a human obey ha or be a human obisu ti a child obenye biaye. Are you listening to what I'm saying? The same government under Nanado has spoken about inflation. Now, let's come to what we call debt servicing. Our debt to GDP ratio at the time when Nanado was in power. I remember under JM, it was 56%. Maybe before someone see that. Hey, just say you scared when you na you more than half of our sika ebe ko tiaka. Mahama there wabon unye she free akonya so na yemra. When MP came to power, our debt to GDP ratio was hovering around close to 100%. Just you sika tiaka. And that was what even brought about the DDEP.
Yes. Because
we were not able to manage our debt situations. So if you have an economy, amount for pension fund, pension benefits, obi investment, what's it means what say economy. Has been at least you are managing in a way at least those who were suffered in the past can have confidence today. We shouldn't do this. At least I'm not saying Ghana is heaven, but we are moving to a direction. At least those rating agencies say Ghana, we have moved from a junk status to a more stable condition.
Okay.
Higher B plus. It's you can't sit here and say Ghana is moving in the wrong direction.
Okay.
We shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Abeku again. National currency. Or can we be say say what is our currency? The rate to the dollar.
Yes. I think 11 something percent.
Abeku, as I sit here, if not because of these issues we are having globally, I don't think our currency was about 9 cities or so 10 cities. And it came to 9 and went to 10.
Yes.
So the 10 established was 10 before it went to 11.
11.
Is it not better than what we experienced in the past? So something is going on. Saka rating 15, 16. Then of course, as an NDC person, I feel worried and say, at least NP before rating but our rates in terms of what we are doing today, businesses can plan better because they have a stable currency, so they can plan and project into the future. Aside that, Abeku, one of the most important benefits NDC Ghana is to have a leader who is committed and understand our plight. That is John Dramani Mahama. Look at how the system is being run by John Mahama. In the past, arrogance. You don't find any transparency in governance. You people are not accountable to those who voted for them. Today, you can see transparency. You can see accountability at play. And yet one of the signals are good governance, meaning who I was saying near them, AG said, our government of the day is being transparent to us or accountable to us. So we should be happy, say, we have these two things combined together in a country like Ghana. Then in conclusion, today, Ghana has become so conducive for businesses to try. When we go out, look at the how do I say it? The reputation of our country, Ghana, outside your country. Maybe you see Ghana is doing well. Maybe Ghana is doing well. That alone gives signal to the outside investor and foreign investors. So we should be happy. Say at least, Abeku, at least where we were some years ago, you're moving floor to another state.
Okay.
At least we are doing better than before.
All right, Martin.
Now, before my brother would come in, Abeku, I want to talk about something. Responsiveness. In the past, when there's an issue, the response from government I am slow. Sometimes I don't even respond at all. One more example. Akos obo si onu call voter region. Nana do call there no kai. Osi omu kwa mu twa ba mami. Kakami bahabat maba. Or your leader. Very good. But Mahama, me more example be. Anytime there's any disaster somewhere, there's responsiveness. Look at the swift response from administration of John Dramani Mahama. So leaders must always respond to issue that confront them. South Chao can do so. As we say, this issue happened. The government saying that, oh, 6 months, 7 months, they'll be making noise. And then within, let me say, less than 1 week or so, 2 weeks, that problem has been what? Fixed. That is responsiveness. So we are moving from a direction where leaders don't care about anything. They only care about themselves and their family.
Okay.
But today, we are moving from a situation where leaders care about everybody who matter.
That's it. Notifafa Frank, NDC communications team member, also agent for deputy communications director and as officer Birim South about 1 person so and I pay you didn't come over her. My main car was say Abuafui na boy and a property they break no ya de ababe somo live bites nuts and seeds and yakabu man pay will be a boy pa I feel logic phones and so Adaroma almost so a boy and pay and my property they break no so Abuakwan so I feel no Thai Humali perfumed rice. Almost what I Roman pay property de break and so yeah the air besomo. Oshamano 4 minutes after 9. Property de break on pay in ye. Ma memma Charles America Krabi na afi ubetimi the WhatsApp message naba. Ye bisa in general say under the regime of the NDC now. The NDC party yeah ne yomo abemu. And I said the NDC government, led by the President of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, no? How are you seeing Ghana? Is Ghana okay? It's about, I think, a year and a half now. Yeah, one more foul, mine. Say your feet month. Okay, so let's say 1 year, 5 months in here. And I said roughly 1.5 years. How are you seeing Ghana? Is Ghana okay under the regime of the NDC? Ghana to saying, yeah. And the man what saying, as a trying to say, Emuya, we are Ghana near. Oh, Emuye, but we believe say Omunya more. Emunya so tell us. And repeal maybe a phone lines now, Mwabima, yetimi. Akoye far from all angle. Energy, security, job, road, infrastructure, education, baby, FFI, all angle. Na yidi hun komo ha. Na yetimi akochas. Mama 4 minutes na. That be said no your first round. And you now my time. On the first round.
On the first round, no 9 minutes extra.
That be me man 9 minutes. And you now my time. And you now my time. And you now my time.
Only 7 time before.
And you now my time.
And
you now.
Mr. The first statement me the ade chiro say kan nanka wontie. Propaganda. Opa for phone. Propaganda. You see, get the. You see, propaganda. Omo propaganda. The definition of propaganda. Propaganda. Propaganda is never the truth. It is never. It is a misleading statement trying to convince that. You see, they want to buy the emotional aspect of the people instead of the reasoning. That is propaganda for you. Propaganda, definition, you read all the definitions of propaganda and tell me, say propaganda means it is the truth that you are propagating. It is never true anywhere. Me pacho, this akosomo mesrau the making of one transformer and a turbo plant. Me pacho Google nebi say how long does it take to make one big transformer? One, how long does it take? It takes between 16 to 36 months. It doesn't take 1 week. But you get me. So the transformer these people are talking about that because of 3 days was not even brought to Ghana by these people. It was never. Okay, say NDC buying from Yebeyi the 3 wise men. Omomudi can buy the first 3 ministers na appointed Jinapo, energy minister.
Yes.
But that's it. Yeah, Attorney General and Finance Minister and Energy Minister.
Yes, after forcing in this crowd.
And Energy Minister back at the whole Ghana say wako a friend say Temahabo or call port no your ECG for containers or kind or no kind 1, 2, 3 on more than 2,000 containers. I feel all of a sudden, I believe I can fly. NDC for no, confirm the and I contain a senior Yakama, alone 2 years. So I did there about the whole hula balu, and I see the container Saira, and I see the technology, and I'm going to forensic audit as to how contain. Yes, said I watch it, see, I watch it, Indian Navy, or no one containers, so you 10,000, so yeah, you, or no. These were the containers we are talking about. The transformers and stuff, no more, and no more, it was not gotten from them. MPP are buying. And the crash had them and the
bag. Got a scanner.
Me patroti, so money is as a man can, so person can cry. On can crano, send I deal with a year, and yeah, the buy, and go forward at the buy.
I think the former ECG MD or say some of the transformers were procured by them, by the former administration.
And I never do big, some do big mama, he was on as a buy FM. I listened to him. Yes. I listened to him. He never or say and go for and Confona Samana or Mokano. Or the Krakata say, energy minister, sign a container issue, as it says, Saman cry, Sam revisit that issue. Okay. This was somewhere the big mama. Everything was bought by the NPP administration. So, and some crap, because anything told you. Me see, it takes between 16 to 36 months to make one transformer. It is Omoba how many years?
1.5 years.
So for you to tell me, so I'm buying now, I'm crack on jet, I'm crack on someone to buy. You see, shape of Bedu Ghana, I don't know. No, so that propaganda, the patcho issue, and some of the tone tank. Mr. Messi, share Ghana. If you look at your friend saying, Wasi, if before NDC left power, so that time now, Yamame, my NDC Papenin, grandma, my grandma is in Papenin, education minister, and your grandma.
Professor
visiting
Professor General
portfolio
vice president.
Vice president in charge of visiting ministries and agencies.
How?
Oh yes, or no more. You say you know. Oh yeah, no education ministry, no transport ministry, no. See, I don't know agency and what you need you may be no. Oh yeah, it's so make yourself that's why useful grammar. In the grammar, yeah, no sorry. I say agency more me ba me besramo. You dey Google for in the last this whole year. Eduma why? Only because you are done grammar in Papini, just also pay the Jumaya. No education minister, Google her records in BC and Wasi, her records as education minister, compared to even the first 4 years of the MPP administration. Only about the last one, Mahama Bresso, and over education minister. It is for not to compare the first 4 years of MPP and for compare even subsequent BC results. Compare, say, the idea Nelson Seba. Me pato, me mabreso, I completed JSS in 2001. Oh, that come on, JSS. Me pato, yeah, breso 2001. Near your paper school.
Paper school.
Yes, that is the issue. So if listen, exams, you know, I didn't know your practicals. So after you are being taught in the class, you choose a question. So this is how questions are set. This is how questions are set. This is how it is answered. So you get the past questions. You study the trend. You study lotto forecasters. Lotto forecaster be no sorry ya na power da ya no say ebi anya da ebi na waso. And I've been able to trima over so go lotto. Some more lotto. Most of the paper the tour or event in 1975, 5th June. Numbers a boy, yeah. Sada we na Satan we bebo we. On no year calculation no mudi your numbers. Me pa jom boa. I don't know nka so do lotto forecast and sorry 1 to 90. Or sorry I do e numbers ni no kwa. No. So enkolano we were equipping them. The point is that we were equipping them. Who by no so now say okay I said last month a charge for the released by say come man kola na kofie conference of heads and assistants of senior high school the released by say zi ebiani ni wo ebiani ni schools come on man kola na kofie have you forgotten these are the people me patrol some go forward na abro ni beye Mrs. Frakadam 419 so mbebu Ghana fuonti some go forward and na omo fon go for 5,000 was security agencies 5,000 omo to me be a porter ma 120,000 some go forward first time in the history of Ghana some go forward na man kwala nya me for kwala na increase me nke busu for yawo e man wa ba ko sia potential women potential future leaders these were the people. Sanko for you. These were the people, and this is what they can do.
Oh no.
The person just a winning man.
Yeah, Stampede Nana.
Oh,
was it the Stampede?
My once you know Bema camp.
The Stampede.
Your first Ewak. Some go forward because I didn't know so almost so into Salian Bia. What I say, yen to be the Boma, and they are this and here. I did this a year. So just say nothing is going on. Everything this people bring on board settings. Be go forward, baby. Yashada from class 1. Nay, the stage. I feel baby now deal. I feel a banana containers. They said that you have to National Investigations Bureau and National Security for National Security for.
It's in a nutshell, no. We can say that Ghana is not doing well.
Ghana is going on the wrong path. In fact, Ghana is heading into a ditch. Oh yes. Say the friend in the friend in my name no motor. Yeah, Tom them. Baby, you do the Tom them. I say, yeah, baby, you do the Ajina. I'm telling you, in 2028, I'm sure Ghana baby Ghana baby me see this is what the Bank of Ghana is doing. Bro, who suffers? Sisi are more than insolvent. Bank of Ghana are than insolvent. Say, you say why insolvent? Sisi are on the no. Me pato what I say. Baby, you do no. I say, and I make a child. Sisi are who you Upasa my transfer paint. Akwa bosia.
Na the video.
Sisi adu de video mo de sika na sam. E na loan for na ba so mo badi o musika. E na wo man so komode won. Enti baby a wo du sisi am. Ese se wo nya obi a ono be ba be boa wo. Na wo tue sika no. Wo du mpepɛ so a wo no ni hwe o bra. Wo du mpepɛ so a wo che se Ghana Bank of Ghana now is insolvent. O ka say atofo se ka choro mo se obi mo musi o mo goton mo old office no. I'm going to go on the Discord. But who suffers? The ordinary guy. If you introduce, Abba is going to some of the tax on my yard. On my bed, this is here. You debate with parliament and I used to see me up as all the taxes they brought, you can't come budget to. They don't read it in budget to. Doomsday levy. Almost to make sure that they curb the purpose of Doomsday levy is to curb the energy crisis, to buy crude. Now, were we able to do it? No. And today we are suffering. Today Ghana neighbor is suffering. Me patron no costo. Bra, some na yen kan o nye. No costo.
Let's allow Ghanaians to come in.
You do like I don't know banana na masai. Say the power or bre no ye baba no ye hairdresser obo be shop. Ni e do like na fi otete wo sa obo kofi e come aban obi bre ni sika. Me da say my Ghana for me da say Charles Ghana for bre Charles K ban ene ni din oye MPP communications team abli kuma no for about person so we do have 4 minutes now maybe 4 lines na Ghana for bre.
The point we made clear say Doomsday was heavily experienced and Nanado before the 2024 elections, and then after 2025. But okay, Nanado can say the energy. I can even show you videos. The energy challenge is very soon. On solve it.
Okay.
And look at my business. Na post
over timetable.
It took us 10 weeks.
Oh, why are you doing this?
Charles,
I can say over timetable, bra.
Okay.
On for you. Munkoro time. Say Doomsday no one. But you can say over timetable, bra. MVP, you have to try and yet. Now, you have not invested in the energy sector. I said, do some power, and I said, who complain? Who buy 8 years, then now for the sector.
We added at least 2006. Who be some question? You are
don't do this. Don't lie. Don't be doing this. Don't be fruitful. Yes, don't be doing this. Now, let us also. Osansi portal, you be a portal. I'm only pay 40,000 and kofoko wuye. Now, only say only pay 5,000 and not 10,000. I want be 40,000.
Yes.
But in this country, that many be say recruitment. Say you have 5,000, you be 5,000.
That be a couple more than that.
So that is why I said if you follow them, watch on sorry.
But I think we need to end that thing.
Listen to me. I beg you listen to me. If you open the portal, ever so be say now so you're not qualified.
How do you?
So you must open it for everybody so that you can have the qualified people.
Yes.
So that they can work. That is the point of opening it for everybody.
I get it.
And also end that chain. Or think of okay. Say and we say it's because of omuko who say gidi meeting na man pa.
Yes.
Sa ko na no water crowd no. But you say there also musu crofo ba no mu ye.
Yes.
And like was it government something na mu ye. In terms of Serbia ejuma and na be no mu ye. But this one omu ye hwe crofo no I CID say oh nkoda no omu nyina omu ho up to today nkoda no ye. Enu de unka wasem. So don't be doing this.
And I'm buying it from
Nyabotre. Abeku, Ghana is moving in the right direction.
Okay.
Let me be frank with you. See, The Gold Board initiative alone and its impact on Ghana's economy, a game changer. You should be on your side. So the Gold Board establishment alone, the Ghana people should tell you that Ghana is moving in the right direction.
Okay.
So you can't say Ghana, baby, I want to sign it here. It's moving in the right direction. Okay. Then again, he made mention of, see, as we speak, have you heard of any corrupt issue in Mohammed's government? So it means that BBI Koswa and can corruption, because the effect of corruption is very huge.
Yes.
And then corruption it means the management of the country under John Mahama, he's making sure say your limited resources, you're managing year every year at the part.
So Ghana is doing well.
In terms of corruption, we have defeated corruption as of now.
Oh, corruption is defeated.
When I say it's defeated, listen to me carefully. The political class, they are mostly engaged in those practices.
Okay.
Today, the will of the government is to say, "Well, be yes, out and you suffer."
Okay.
Have you heard of any corrupt issue as at now in James government? So it means that those things now who are political class has been curtailed and been here. That's the point I'm making. Again, borrowing, say IMF, World Bank, so I reduce it drastically. So it means that kakra na you're managing year for our benefits. It's the interest payment, and you bet your interest. World Bank, IMF, we are saving that interest here.
Okay.
The country is moving in the right direction.
Wow.
I get to my point. Then the last one. Madam Fokan Bibi said, what's the name?
Professor
Jenana Okuwajiman. Oni Juma Bia. How can you talk like this? Sometimes also on your sorry, or ministry. But Bamia has Bamia never visited a ministry before.
But it's part of the work. And I'm saying it's part of the Omunyo Jumano.
Then I would say, say Kasa, or see Jane, the only 19 ministries in Kwa. And I'm see Bamia, our partner, so to become ministries, or to become agencies and department. To know near Jumabia. No, near Jumabia. No, near Jumabia. We shouldn't do that. 2, one ahead of the economic management team. Under our constitution, one ahead.
The
vice president. Yeah. It is a Bamia, and Bamia as the leader of the economic management team. That's economy up and say ya. That's a Obi, the leader of the economic management team. Not economy na year. Between the two, one ahead.
And they say Obi have choose.
So don't say only Juma be a year. Don't say that. Also, yes, Bamia na kumeti because Uma body di. And yet, don't do that. But the last one. But the last one. ECG issue no kind. There's nowhere NDC has said say we bought the transformers. Even energy minister Kraka, he said the transformers like you are imported that.
Okay.
It's assembly we need to do what quickly. Say very replacing.
Yes.
You can't say you need to transform buy.
Okay. Clear.
And know that but so to say na say do we buy. Say you meet ECG engineers in Penifonu. I am more Muska.
Yes.
So
what is audio? No, yes.
Anyone can. Why are you doing this?
What time now?
Stop.
You are more envelope. Be the time of the channel. Oh man, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. No, what time? First one, what time? 9 minutes. Me complain. No catch him say. Oh, now control time. My head 1 man 4 minutes. My casa will do my phone.
Control time.
7 minutes.
Over control time.
7 minutes. Oh, Simon.
Say check it time.
Last.
Check it time. Masa. End it.
On start kasa ne.
No, you have end it.
9:15.
Abeku. In a nutshell, and I said me you. On say sometime before about 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy no more kind of way. But you, who crowd can't free as a simple. Because I don't know money classroom. Omoda bida veranda be crack high. This was why you do chance?
Put me proof. And Colamen
Abeku finish talking. Stop. Allow me to come. Me, I visited schools, when they started the first HS1, we almost started here. congestion house the omu ni be
yes I wanted him to wait until I come in I've visited schools and nankwala ni binom eda trunk ne chop box ne ade so omo the bed
every crap akaba koy e or not e no ko say kra na oni omu ye video to the say even head mistress so also as no mu pam this abeku 1 minute abeku please 1 minute abeku listen to me 24 hour tell me it 24-hour economy no it's not an event a process
okay
and now me can say you set up secretariat for the 24-hour economy emra ebe back in the 24-hour economy no you pass it
okay
one it a process we are venturing into a different arena kakra fully established so don't make it look like
133
stop
all government institutions government agencies remember 133 me patch 133 wa you are destroying the the point is the person is not saying the truth. You when you are now all kinds of nugu musa. The part 133 ministry by the part ministry back. Me part trame. 133 what the clock by. Say this is the clock. I have now found the formula. The formula is operation 133. Did you listen to me? Where is the 133? Did you listen to me? Me part we are Ghana UTB, but go for about 16 months. But where is the 133? Where is the one? Let us see the operation 133. Ghana for the Benjamin. I will put them there. You said 133. I will be part of your co-registered now. 133. And I pay me. Me part of your co-registered 133. Me part of me be full lines in Ghana. You sit here Ghana Mbebunu brands of Ghana.
Charlie too much. 0551. Not 05. Please wait. 0551.
He will stop me from making this point.
Don't worry. You still make your point. 0551 5566220 0551 5566222. In a nutshell, no, as a Ghanaian, no, how do you see Ghana now under the regime of the NDC? Who Ghana saying is Ghana working well? Is everything okay under the regime of this particular government? Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm traffic.
Who Frefe?
Kaswa.
All right, let me tell you from Kaswa.
Me pacho. Me demi wa from NDC ne omo adwuma ye. Fine, ene de ye be ka Ghana e ko kakra. But omo bomo omo number.
Okay. Mental Pasadi, that's what I was so. Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Me pacho baby out here you finish the opening.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Your friend me Kwame Anthony.
Okay.
Me kasa free condition.
All right. Kwame mami too.
That's the name Mojuma Moye. Na me can be a fact.
Okay.
And yeah, just me. I think say you want maybe a friend or anoma kode. Say oko insure eja na wakọ hono
okay
na wasan bebi sase na insure no e ba na sen na esa sana MPP for etia okay say we a journalist into check Ameri plant
yeah Mary
dinti e de ba Ghana e bi NDC ni no to ani refi sika ye de to Ameri plant no MPP for a pager from the western region the Kumase no it was more than the cost of Ameri plant itself.
Absolutely.
Then you had the plant never as here near the solve do so here asem. Yes, Bank of Ghana waboka. Oboka se o be save economy ni se utie mu ye na nye politics now there. Yeah, omo beto aba no. Addison, we check on record. MPP for secure mama utwa ya no ya account for sense scandal. Any good economy no for just for more elections get. It's on record. It's not just Mercy. Addison, Bank of Ghana by then. The governor, no. And you know, why do we play about Sanya Maniama? You're saying, yeah, bro. You're serious as a country. Contractor, no. Wajisika no. omo time ye nya adwuma no onwie you ye sign no ye clear na ka wie abiba wo be clear say sika no she free SHS asem aye kan she fu ye nyina ye ma na omo ko school omo be fie all the time na ko omo adwane fu na omo ko die nti mo me ye serious ne nka no kwan ni enja isa bibia na ye di agro she japa sika ye nka wasem she dia wuntumi no ma ye nyina ye nka wasem can no for yata finance minister e na waka adwa mu ho no ma ye ka wasem ono ko sika wo no e ko di we ye di tentimi mo ma na ma ne ye nti mo nya isa mo ne ma na mo ye no Ghana for any artist o na yes atwa mu biom 38 ne be kofom o me ka be 10% na o me sua nyansa
this is why I say propaganda so propaganda
but me fan is call so obi wa man so me ba me fan. Good morning.
Good morning, Abi.
Yes sir, baby a utie mi fan opini udi opini
We ye iji e kasa fake tabora laji.
Oh, idi tabora mami tie o.
Yes, Ghana for any art. Nti ya ka ne say MP for me Ghana for any art. To the sense say ye ko fa transformer abano. Transformer buy be rai no. Abi. Yim bi say na the transformer na the be den. Bi say MP ni mami. Na ade achinye na the sabi ya shasi install transformers now na MPP aba bontin catch the whole Ghana for say energy ya crisis anya no because of financial tea and into na nya friends nya numso nya we kawo what the hypocrisy of MPP who would say there's a challenge now I got a transformer baba install it afi the oba no free abon so bi aba na install transformer now sabi abe we still dey out si e ka say ye be reset studio wa so be judgment ana be ye be see microphone any effects any equipment that we dey judgment na but always back off by 2-3 days and be emphasis 30 seconds ago.
Yes sure
it is say ba see na MPP and na say the only bibia aka or the test can we go to am na so ko gum cathedral na we ka won o si da ba bia see we see palugu dam $12 million south kana wan o mo di nyina obi si o si sky train no sabi e fa na ye araba wo na MPP na bet na TV so no e kasa e change ni nko asabi sabi obi e ni so ma we mu na ko mu mo ai be da see.
Okay Martin me da se ma me fa na scholar wa ho na so bra caller. Good morning. Open your tell me ka kwa good morning. Okay 0551556622 0551556622 property day breaks on penny 30 after 9 yemre na so but caller bibi mo ebe no be kasama yako Facebook na so betimi a join here wo wadwempo is always welcome obetimi di aba na maka dia ma few messages amenya wa personally no na so be kan caller bi wo so ma mentie no caller akwa ba open your tell me ka akwa ba
Hello.
me tell him come hello, good morning. Of TV set na
hello.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, opinion me tell akwaba.
I frame Nana Pokume. Make us a free teshi.
All right, Nana Poku from Teshi.
You don't have frame or don't you?
Or don't you?
Say NDC for na kasa pay from num from do freya or kase like some NDC for come can tell himself a tono mudi. They be kind. Or mobile no seeking say. Mami Grantwa or an interview or Peace FM or say Kinky, Snare, Fighty there, Narabi with Paboninia, who president Winnie Pabonene. Yama NDC man appointment, you put on second to Odibia and also a jacking the day. Almost tell me they can MPP time they do so. Me no can say your family like you so generator. And I'm the TMO.
It's only generator na share.
Almost ya told you if you want to time. And NDC for ya so ta business. Business ye timu ye kase. MP. On tell me nyama wa ye wo MP fifia me no kase. Masa omo me yenene. Omo say omo try na ye so MPP ye try wo mo. Next day about it for Madam say.
My next caller from Brako.
Don't see. Okay. Generator question.
Yeah, good morning.
and also generator
But your woman for Kusi. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Me patcho me tell ka akwaba.
Good morning.
Yes sir. Mami Tio.
The battle about
Ewutu breku, Mami Tio. Dabi.
And we are only done for ya. She said, I'm complaining in Namkana had to make you so kasa. I can move by it 1 year, 5 months, 1 year, 4 months. I can move, I want you to I come over here. Yeah, we said yes. Wait, you are.
And it's in our right.
That's what I should be done. I kasa. If you make your soup kasa, you are feeling proud because Confucius is proud of share a depth of the do better. I know I have to be that to soup kasa. Say, get the guy for you. I'm going to get up with the but you don't want to sound by the GPM. I'm telling you,
next column, I'm the line and Shadan Clay. Hello, good morning. Okay, 0551 556 622 0551 556 622. Property they break so Indiana. You didn't come there for my control Ghana. How do you see Ghana now? Under the regime of the NDC, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In fact, people are saying, sir, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Baby, I will tell you if you are penny with
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Boss, Metewonka, Otien who TV Nasunti, Mammy Fanes Colano. Next caller, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yes, sir, baby.
I'm Boko there.
Yes, sir, Boko, Mammy you.
Hello.
Metewonka, Yanko.
Yeah, Mekasafi Abrekuma.
All right, Abrekuma, Mammy you.
Mesre, NDC ni not your own. Obviously, good board, cotton good, and Mamu Boka, Mesre. Don't say, baby, cotton good, no. Sasa me nyame pa o tire me bi omkoto gold gold no omo boka no because omo ka kire so omo de ka omo boka no omo antire be bi omo de gold no koi be bi omkoto no omo antire yi ana mpache mbusi an ba ko se sesi agana no omo tutu transformer ni nyina wo gana omo ye ni na wansa na ana so omo ye ni group because sesi ai light of ye generator no baby o ye transformer no baby enso me so be am so be ti baby no me so be light na dum enti no the same transformer na fix o ho na ma so problem na me da ase
yes you da
nyame ye do
yes so oso nyame ntena ma me call next caller no so na ntie no caller good morning openia wa frɛ good morning caller good morning okay
hello yes. Morning
baby I hwe efeni udi openi
morning abi na mpomwe
adom na oso e
abi
Metewon kan yenko hey openi tie no hodo good morning openi hello good morning baby a utie na hwe efia
morning
Mr. Say hold on answer menya di hwe number na e dey to TV na se no ubo say ya trouble bi wo say lower the volume of your TV set e kire say so friend a u TV na wo tie memenne wo so no dwom no te volume no so ma ne nkofom na tie ohu o mobile phone na so animu uwia na wasan epeja volume nimu because omo ma fra mo kasa mu da ho nyina no omo nim the principle why yesre mo ya pesa ya tie bo so mo asem no na mu ni ho aye ni ho waja say intino you should go by principles na dey ejuma no lower the volume of your TV set so simple as that why 0551 556 mama can some few messages
go mo afete
na
be say man no ofre chiri ya no o ka bibi say light na akoko off ni ade me be say wo bisa ni say recently sa tape recordings bi na ba say NPP for almost run share 1.5 billion to every sector of the your friend is saying baby your friend is saying
bring evidence
electricity
recording their own
joint no sika say they should put
they should interrupt on the electricity, no, until yana. Maya yenina ye timwa ye bompa ye se omani ye yi. Mo na machina mo shishi chakoso mo dam ya de. Is that how to build a nation?
I know dear. There is no evidence. Yes, there is no evidence to prove that the question one NDC. Why? Call Abi was good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, baby, I'll casa friend. Okay, casa.
Hello.
Oh.
Because I'm the program.
Oh, so mind you.
Okay. Now, no matter the mechanical Yemi am biano. I can call. No one can call. Enta ya solo ye no sera. Ele na bi wa se kama ma pai. Na ma do na ye biano correct. Na ye bia. Eso mo ba ye mo ke kire onye chi. Two. Emra kami edum so ya se ta. Mo se mo betimi aye ye de amamo. Ukraine kwa amama kedi opebi azu mo bigina ase wan Canada do enkora e bana ya kana prena kolane ejo sikai obi on sase ya ponte unidie obi tibi mo top
ya te
no ya na mo kwa trese
yeah, that's it. Me for two callers penka hona sorry. Why?
No.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. Baby, I show you friend with the opinion.
Hello, please. The question you asked about development, like NDC and FPP. Hello, can you hear me well?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Please
About
lower the
NDC
volume of
and
your
FPP,
TV set.
The development.
Can you hear me, sir?
The best thing we all know, NDC is doing well.
Okay.
Hello.
My boss, you have a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem. The problem is
hello.
that we need to addressing the problem, bro. Your problem is that you still have your TV volume on, and it delays because you want to listen to yourself on the TV before you respond to my voice. It's bad. Please lower the volume of your TV set. Good morning.
Agree.
Yes, but you have to make a
Count.
Good morning. Openya out me. Good morning. Okay. Young fancy na yamre no kopa. Ma me kan some of the messages are aba me ma abidafo no finance na fi yanko. Kofi Yesu hwe me live from Achimotama 7. Or say Abeku, good morning. In fact, Property TV is one of the best TV stations to watch in Ghana now. Your guys in the studio are on heat. But the issue is that both parties are not telling us the truth. I think there should be a third force to move this MPP and NDC out of power. Kofi Yesu di ono so the abaron. Last caller na caller. Una uka to okra. Good morning. Caller, una uka to good morning.
Morning, Abi, morning.
Yes, sir. Baby, I will tell you if you know the opening.
Morning.
Okay, I am fancy, mamina. I think there's one day a education be on how to call on TV and on radio as well. Utie call us a free caneno. Women not didn't move because they know the principles. What I say. Kojon Shira and I share live from Trade Fair. Or say kudos to my NDC guy in the studio. Nuti Fafa is on heat, and everything he's saying in the studio is true. Allow the MPP guy to cry. He doesn't have anything better for Ghanaians. Onoso di aba Kojon Shirana onoso ede aba. Ma menkai we so enfiha na yenko. Hi, good morning, please. My name is Godwin Nati from Ewutu Breku. Please, the NDC party is the only party in Ghana. We should okay, so is the Let me take it again. Hi, good morning. Please, my name is Godwin Nati from Ewutu Breku. Please, the NDC party is the only party in Ghana we should do. No. We should not make mistake to change. I think that is what you want to say, because the NDC is the best party ever. Patriana, Mama Mopontuation Max, na you are my wife. We have a lot to read. Into one message now, yeah. When you read a behadring. Atom and Odiabo say Property TV. My very first time watching Abeku, you are on point. Your people are also on point. This is where I watch every morning. Atom, yeah, that's also those are the buy. Lomo and Odiabo say good morning, Abeku. I'm watching you from Sprinters. We've opened it. Hoo-ha! You guys are doing a great job. Yeah, that's it. Okay, Kojo Brako says, hey. Okay, Kojo. So this is a personal something. Mame Adroma and Odiabo say, I'm watching you from Ofanko Barrier. MPP, NDC are bogus parties. Liberal Party of Ghana will take over in 2028. Okay, wait, I say. My main fancy now, young Kobusia. When you yapon, but me per se 30 seconds.
But you
find you on them.
Who's a colabika about legal issues? Yes. Who's a legal issue? Sometimes we need to educate our people. Emra Semno, who feels a be a for because Kotana, it goes through processes. And who ya would not Nipanusu. Also use other legal tools available to him. So also be fighting. It is sometimes it prolong. But the me say Ghana as a nation, we try as much as possible say the legal system. We can fast track most of our cases. Some artists say it's a special court. Yes, but that's the legal, the solution. Yes. And aside that one, I want every Ghanaian to know, say, Ghana is in the right direction. Okay. The 24-hour economy, say, is a process. Okay. There was a policy engine. We need to invest also more in our energy sector. Say, where the businesses are in. We are business of running 24-hour. So that they will put the necessary measures in place. They will give you the authorization about 24 hours. Right. But we need to invest more into our energy sector. So that the energy sector can hold those industries. All right. So that any imbalance when it comes to our energy supply. All right. And the last one is don't let NPP or anybody deceive you. Okay. Ghana is in the right direction. Now, direction of Ghana, we need to applaud the managers of the economy. Okay. Just like recently, EU can say the economy of Ghana has been properly managed. Now, the short period now I manage we should continue to trust in Mohammed's government and the NDC. Thank you. All right. Fafa Frank, NDC communications team member. I also call for deputy communications officer or Ablikuma Sam Abaton Peswan. So, opinion.
For Mr. Mo, NDC abai enya abai abetumi amagana akonenim. NDC are buying after 1.5 years in government, plus John Mohammed's 4 years. I will be training Makono. Bibi ni wow, they are bad. Gun ni baby abenyamfa. So see, the reality is the ground. I'm running for move. Me pato uko jomu for my no more to no move swan. And then you walk at Romo Hayo. But the soldier say, Oko, Miss Wako Tichimai. Ne de buruye bebu ho dako mo fo enya engran na se mutuna o de dako mo ko issue no me am so me fo car na babi mo kwa mo kan kire me am fo me car no me di mutini akotichi mai ne akodwo mu ho no mo nye show no ho na dwomufo ma ne kan the reality ne mfa nkire me pa cho car vita na ke yi 20,000 and ye yi 45,000 me pa cho Voxy and ye yi 77,000. This is what Ghanaians are suffering. Now say okay importers. And that's what no association here. That's okay, good for you soon because so many money at them, my patron, near money, a tram in a war, and that's all. Car, donkey, you 30,000 and then 70,000 Ghana cedis. Where trust your son, the man has to say, oh, mobile, for no Muslim, and have no Muslim. Yeah, you 30,000, almost your Muslim. And I'm going to tell you about the mobile, better swammer. Bosha, His Excellency John Dramani, Papa knows a bow. Nana Bosha hene rade ame papa yi Bosha she nyina me patra na me say okọ opa ye nkọ pot bra yensan ko ye show do ba ko pot yensan ko ye show do ba ko pot na fe ye ne importers ye ni gutafo enka ye ni sa stakeholders no enkasa ne antie ni omo ka kire because at the end of the day no me say NDC aban eye frakadam NDC aban eye 419 me pato 2028 nyame ya adoma his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Dr. Digital the most active vice president in the Republic of Ghana in the Fourth Republic me pato o say ba be fa ne kunja o support no ono no o ye no one time me pato eye 1000 na wutu a wo ko ba eye 1000 yen go fa AI yen go fa AI Republic AI NDC no be bu kon no be wa
Charles K. Ban NPP communications team member also call for national your friend is saying constituency your friend saying communications officer ewa Bilikuba North about to person no eso NPP for ya na ba share na maboa because the communication nso ano so born homody ebusia yan sorry so na come first na RKM group of companies wo mo na pe mo aboa yen na yade sad media kesi yade abro ebusia nyame admo Friday 8 p.m. pepepe ye na yenhwe rap battle ebeba wa kwan so 8 p.m. sharp na focus lens ene na pamfo na wamo aye settle na afi woma MC ebe wo e friend say judge be wo DJ will be there na afi mrante ni nyira Doggy Stone no money ade na reality show no so ye de no so ye de aba be so yen sore so na yen ko na ye di producer time bi pa me so mo dwa we kiri ho ba nya hwe eye senya Ghana be ko yinti ma me fa seda ma production team no me so say na ehwe team no chi e de ma yen na fe so Aaron ene Ben ehwe cameras no Michael Ejibudi Ngoru Kanti ono wo MC a hono na pay ene yi mi producer Priscilla Usubuama na ho mfa no nti Sandra Baini ono na ogine mu de ma no pe a wa mo ehye nsem no de ba ma anape yedi ho kobo Charles K ba ne nti Papa Frank wa mo na be bo discussion no afei Mark Alom Jamfi ni fia nhira de kase ebo ne agodi mu nsem e de be so mo menso ye frame ya beku ya moa nyame ya adom na ye tim komu e chena ye be san ba be som Ghana fo makra mu ina
my back